Welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. We're on week 22. We're ready to embark here. Did well on stress in the previous week. The sanitarium was free. Managed to get rid of some of the more expensive quirks. So we did some recruiting last time. We don't have to worry about that. We're heading into the warrens this time. This is an exploration mission. 90% of rooms and... you know, the Skull of a Nox. We're gonna be taking 2 new heroes. I want these 2 to be ready for some harder content. The Milkmaid, I need some new skills. We do have the money. So let's take care of that before I forget. The hit is... yeah, a bit more accuracy. And wrath as well. So this one is some extra protection. It's not that great. Maybe the visage as well. I think we're fine with these 2. Much better healing ability. The crystallizing talon is something that looks very promising. It's going to mark targets. You can take advantage of that. And I should probably guard, well, have the ability to guard. The guard dog ability. -2 stress. The whistle might be useful. But I'm going to risk it. And if we need it, we can always change back. We can do that on the fly. We don't need to be in the hamlet. So extra 10% damage, extra crit, some base crit as well, accuracy too. Knockback is 95%. Healing is 3 to 4 and -2 stress. Sure. You really don't want to miss something like this. So unequip and we can sort. What do we need here? The accuracy can definitely go with a musketeer. She's going to need help. Some bleeding resistance. Bleed and blight. I mean, sure. We want her to be as fast as possible. Oh, I can't equip any trinkets because of natural. This might make things a bit more problematic. The trap disarm. Yeah. Probably not the best. But still, I don't want to lower the dodge. So realistically, we should be fine. The musketeer can have some extra crit. Whistle is a powerful trinket, but at the same time I feel that torch below 51 is not a great idea. Unless, of course... Unless we already scouted ahead. Well, it's gonna make the job of disarming traps a bit easier. Let's focus on that. "12 of these. I think we're fine. So we can prevent the nighttime ambush, we have the right camping skills. The other skills are not that exciting. Scouting is 45%. And of course, Torchlight is going to give us some extra scouting chance. Not sure how much it is.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
That is a rather complicated layout, right? One step at a time.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Hey, we managed to scout ahead. Just a single boss fight. No, not boss fight. Hallway fight. Looking promising so far. Let's loot what we can here. It'd be great if we can find one of the scrolls full of evil writings. Hey, who wants some extra damage? The Houndmaster, maybe? Oh, I forgot to use the heal. Always use the heal. Yeah, the bleed is not bad here either. This is where the back row, of course, cannot use the other one from position 1 or 2. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Position 2. I'm ready. How much damage was it? 30%. All we have to do is not camp. So first target is probably going to be one of the beasts. Let's go after the swine. I feel we have enough healing. But you never know. They dodged it. Maybe we can dodge some attacks as well. They didn't like that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So who am I targeting? She's gonna try and stress. I guess the Houndmaster. 5 to 10, 7 to 13. Unlucky hit. Hey, this is a fast one. We're gonna have to deal with it. How about... I think marking is the better idea here. Pulling us forward? I don't think this is going to accomplish much. Five to 9. Sure.
Decimated.
They can heal hook. Okay, so now we can deal with her.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, we're gonna restore just a little bit. And more stress. Or maybe some healing. 40 points. Got hit by a lot of stress, and that was just a fight.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
No squinting. I want every eye open. All 8. Well, 10. It always account for the hound. Stack of books. No. We're gonna leave the books alone. We know better than that.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Right. A lot more stress, more accuracy, more damage, more crits, increased chance to be surprised, even though we've scouted ahead. We don't have to worry about that.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
So we could risk a battle with no torchlight. Or, you know what? I think that's fine. Slightly better. Spiders. Okay, we surprised them. That's great, honestly. What do I want to focus on? We get the extra damage because they are beasts. 15%.
Be gone, fiend.
One is down. Okay, that one is taken care of. And how about...
Another one falls.
Okay, 3 are down. Let's do just a bit of stress healing. Torch +5.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
We can deal with a biting. This is why we invite Hound Masters. One of the better classes. They can manage stress, they can do a lot. So 17, let's do a slight heal. And, oh, we're already past 51.
Back to the pit.
They're done. She's really strong.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Especially against marked enemies. Then again, we have increased these to level 3. Very few heroes have upgrades. The increased healing received is also very nice. 38 health. Natural... yeah, one of the better ones. The speed, high torch. Although not active now. So we can try... wait a minute. Isn't the skeleton key supposed to essentially indicate that we're gonna get extra treasure? Something's wrong here. Oh, it's a mimic. That's why. Okay. In that case... that is going to be a problem. Can make them bleed. Let me guess, a lot of stress. Oh, a mark. And a horror. Okay, we want her in the back. We can't really do anything here. I don't think I like that. Can move forward. Is that going to help us? 2 to 5 damage. Can do some bleeding though. Oh, we missed. Then clear horror. I think I like that. We can guard her. Okay, how about a stun? No, it's honestly not that powerful. Unfortunate. We cannot mark because we're in position 3. We have to get, yeah, unfortunate, but we need to move forward. 5 to 10 damage. Let's hope for a, well, maybe a crit? Maybe. Didn't manage to get a bleed. Okay, we're gonna clear that as well.
Fear consumes the mind.
We've got this under control, I think. No need to panic. 4 to 9 damage. Can heal, but it's probably not gonna help us. What? I did not expect that. So we lost a guarding as well. Okay, we have to take care of this mimic. 5 to 10. Let's do it. 6 points. It was healing. Well, yeah. Oh, we're stunned.
The abyss returns even the boldest.
Oh, we can
gaze.
clear these. Well, yeah. That's the best we can do. The talons... Yeah, we're gonna mark him. This is a decent chance to do a lot of damage. So we can mark again. I don't think this is going to help us. Could heal. Maybe some bleeding? Yeah, just a bit.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Okay, we're still alive. I think we can do this. Oh, maybe not.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Can manage to guard. I don't think guarding is going to help us. 6 to 11. Resisted. Okay. 95% chance to hit. We've got this. I really don't want to risk another round.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
What just happened here? We were looking good. Now I'm not even sure how to feel. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with that. The torch... Yeah, probably the torches.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And here I was thinking that I didn't install the mod properly. So this is going to mark whoever is attacking, can debuff targets, increases stress, reduce stress received. Finally a use for all the kleptomaniacs. Then again, we treated them I want to say all of them. Maybe not the Jester. We have a Kleptomaniac Jester. So what can I do right now? I can push towards this obstacle.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Manage to scout ahead. Not a good idea to risk a fight. The traps are essentially free stress heal. I do like that. We do have the trinket for it. Right, let's try to heal. Oh, she can't really heal. Yeah, she doesn't heal at all from food, which makes sense. Her body is built differently. Immune to diseases, not affected by food or virtue sense modifiers. This is gonna be rough. Do we have... Yeah, we can heal. We can do this. We're gonna lose a buff though, which is a shame, but I see no other option right now.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
So let's try the field dressing. Can remove the mortality debuffs. The healing is... yeah, probably not that great. Scouting chance. We're not afflicted. We could harden her resolve. Minus 10 for everybody else. That's 25. That is 18.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
So 4 here. We can avoid the ambush. We have to. So minus 15 stress and a heal. That's 3, or we could use encourage. And a bit of healing. Not gonna stress over it anymore. Yeah, and the food is honestly fine.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
This is going to be rough. I'm afraid that one hero is not going to survive. So, fight ahead, and then we have 2 more fights. We can skip one hallway battle. We surprised them. I think this is a golden opportunity. We're gonna deal with the spitter. Three to 6. 3 to 6. Oh, they dodged. This is not promising.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
So 2, but that's not gonna help.
Executed with impunity.
Should have healed. But hey, at least we didn't receive a stun. Another dodge.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
About time you dodged, honestly. So, let's start healing here. Single point, we can use the musketeer. They can bite all they want. Poor health. Sure. Listen, we have this under control. 3 to 5. It's fine. And just a bit more healing.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Reinforcements. Where did those come from? Right, so they weren't lying. Spider. Sure.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
5 to 10, 3 to 5. We almost killed it. Human and a beast. So I could either use protection again. That would make sense. Well, kind of. Please mark. Yes. I think we can do this. So much for these reinforcements.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
And we got some
Packs
crests.
laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Swine rats. Should probably focus on that one. Even though... maybe on the swine chopper too. Or... no. Let's focus here. This one has to go. Yeah, they vomit, they cause blight, they can cause diseases. Eight to 15. Okay, we don't want to kill him too fast. Healing is important here. Okay, that was a solid dodge. Could possibly heal a bit more. We're gonna take 4 more points of damage. Can do some stress healing. No stress healing. You're done. Oh, maybe not. Maybe you're going to survive with one hit point. Heal or damage, realistically... just damage.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Should we bandage up? Maybe I should have kept the bandage here. We might run in one of these... what were they called? Knife racks? Knife boards? I'm gonna need... Am I going to need the treats? Pretty annoying fight. So 7 to 12, it's honestly not that great. Yeah, this is exactly what I was afraid was going to happen. Three to 5 plus 1, it's not enough. The speed increase is a terrible idea here. 3 to 6. Should we risk it? Javelin is probably a better... Well... The damage is the same. How is that possible? You are done. Maybe not. Even with these marks, we're not doing that great. Okay, natural. He's acting first. This is essentially the last thing you want to happen. You want the Seraph to take care of the marked targets. That rarely happens.
Momentary abatement.
Good. And a bit more stress. Oh, it didn't work? Wait, why did it fail completely? Well, it only works... Yeah, 2 out of 3 times. It's honestly not that great. What can I do here? Let's risk a wrath.
Soothed. Sedated.
Come on. Cure some stress. Let's go. That caused a lot of stress. Well, so much for healing stress. We can now move on.
success so clearly in view? Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I really don't want to leave gold behind. I don't see a better option. Just a crate, we can't equip those. So how about the medicinal herbs? Single portrait. And of course we now surprise them. So first target should be, what, the chopper? Maybe the drummer. I really don't want to deal with more stress. Okay, that was barely enough. They dodged it. Hey, they didn't dodge that. Okay, that was a start. We're gonna take a bit of damage. What can we do about it? Can heal the Seraph.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
We need to do some stress healing. But these are just making it difficult. You would think they would welcome some stress relief. Wasn't that the second crit in a row? Just what is going on here? Yep, was going to target him again. Okay, so we resisted that. Is there any point in doing stress heal? Maybe some normal healing?
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So 2 more damage, 6 more damage. Is he really going to take 4 more damage? How much bleeding was he hit for? I want to say twice. That seemed a bit excessive. Just a bit. Okay, we're gonna reduce stress, whether they like it or not. 21. That's fine.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
If you can call that a victory. So that is a barrel. Can do a bit of stress healing. Can check one more curio. Originally wanted to come here to take advantage of the profane scrolls, full of evil writings. Never found any, right?
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Hey, these are the scrolls we're looking for. So it was definitely worth not leaving immediately. Only the musketeer needs some quirk removing. Quirk removal. So what is it going to be? We're gonna burn everything. Dachnomania is gone. Night blindness still going to pester us. Well, it's fine. At least something good came out of it.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
Didn't even realize only one hero had the negative quirks. Probably not the best party to send in here. 9,000, so almost 14,000 gold. More importantly, no negative quirks. Lithe for extra dodge. Do I need stress relief? I think I'm just going to let our Seraph just stay in the hamlet for a couple of weeks. There is a small amount of passive stress reduction.
A sanguine memory to me.
So the stress reduction is 5 per week, I feel, if the heroes do nothing else. Who else? Let's deal with the leper here. And probably the kleptomania. Oh, this is the insipid jester. Not the kleptomaniac jester. Well, -4 health is just as bad. And we're done. The Gambler's Charm. Deathblow resistance, you really don't want to mess with that stat. Unless you're increasing it. Well, if you're increasing it, yeah. The Hush body, of course, is classified as a disease, but I don't think we can cure it. It's part of the class design itself. We're gonna remove all the trinkets. Probably got a new one. It was this ox skull. So the damage increase is probably solid. Both the talon and the trident. The javelin is a ranged attack. Causes blight as well. I like this hero a lot. The milkmaid, I think one of the better designs. You have a bleed option, you have a blight option, you have healing, you have marking. The Glimmering Butterfly, free action, meaning you can cast this in combat. Right, along with another skill. Maybe I can use something like this instead of the javelin. Or maybe the trident. This feels like a basic attack, but at the same time it's not that useful if you have the talon. Because the damage difference is not that great. Unless you're relying on bleeding. But I feel that even with the bleeding, you can get a lot more damage out of passively marking targets. Especially with this group. Everybody else can do a lot of damage with marks. 70%, 150%. Maybe I'm heading to the Warrens one more time. The Brawlers, oh, this is a long one. Or maybe not. I try to avoid the longer dungeons simply because you have to spend a lot on provisions, and even though you will find a lot more treasure, your inventory remains the same. So you don't return with a lot more gold. You might be, but not necessarily. I feel that taking an antiquarian, for example, in a shorter dungeon can result in a lot more gold. But I think that's it for this week. We could use these 3 again. The night blindness, I probably don't care much about. And yeah. If we get another event in the sanitarium, maybe we can cure that. We should probably cure the Lamia too. Way too many negative quirks. The stress on miss, particularly problematic. Minus crit I don't really mind. Only praise. Thank you for watching though, and hopefully I'll see you next week.